Okay, Dave, well, enough of spilling milk.
Mm-hmm.
What's an example of how this has worked in real life?
Well, I was working with a young lad who had a ute and he loved speeding around on the gravel curvy tracks near his place. But once he just was a bit too fast and he went off the road and flipped his car and ended upside down with dripping petrol.
Oh.
And he was really terrified that the car would go up.
Did it?
No, it didn't, thank goodness, and he was able to get out.
Yeah.
But when we were talking about it, I suggested this rewind technique, and he ended up in a very terrifying spot, you know, not knowing whether he
So
would
there's
turn.
having rolled his car
Yeah,
was upsetting him,
yes,
and he wasn't something he was in control of.
no.
Right. Yeah.
So when we rewound that, it was going back to before where he was really enjoying speeding around in his ute, you know.
Good hobby.
Good hobby, good fun. But what happened was when we rewound it, he actually could see that he actually flipped nose to nose 4 times.
Yeah.
And he hadn't realised that. It all happened so quickly.
Yeah.
But when we went back through, that's what happened. These details popped out and he thought, wow. So our forward memories edit things out,
Yep.
but our backward memories don't.
Yep.
Yeah. So then when we use the rewind, he ends up from a really bad spot into a good spot where he feels quite happy and at peace.
And it worked for him.
And it worked for him.
And did he drive more slowly?
Not really, unfortunately. He loved the speed. But he did, you know, fit a knife. He learned that much. And he was a bit more careful on some of the sharper bends.
What was the knife for?
The knife was for when he was hanging upside down. Again, if it happened, he could cut the seat belt and he could lower himself out.